Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined with Hamp Greene from one of my favorite organizations, Osprey Village. It's so good to spend some time with you.
Well, thank you for having me.
So for anybody who might not be aware of it, you're on the board of Osprey Village.
That's correct.
But tell us a little bit about what Osprey Village is and the population y'all serve.
Okay, Osprey Village was founded about 10 years ago by several parents of special needs adults. Understanding that, hey, we're here for them now, but what's going to happen to them when we're gone? So it was designed, and we are working towards constructing an actual village out in the Okatie area, and so that these folks will have somewhere that they can live going forward with people that they're comfortable with and who they enjoy being around.
That's so wonderful.
Yes.
And now, how did you get involved with the organization?
My mother-in-law was one of the founding board members. My sister-in-law, Erica, is special needs. And when it was first started, I was traveling a good bit, and then I changed careers about 7 years ago and was asked to join the board at that time.
Okay. So how's it going in terms of getting that village kind of built? Is it still vision right now?
No, well, yes and no. We had the land donated to us about a year and a half, 2 years ago, which is very exciting. It's going to be in the property that's Inland Capital out. It's starting right across the street from Oldfield.
From Oldfield, right?
Right.
Yeah, right across the street there.
Yeah, and we were all set to begin our capital campaign last year, and obviously, with everything that happened, that kind of got put on the back burner,
right,
at least temporarily. But we are working to get some other funding as we speak. We're hoping to restart or start the capital campaign sometime this year. That's our plan anyway.
And I tell you, just to brag on your team there, I mean, they just adjusted so quickly and doing the Zoom meetings with all of the clients. It's just wonderful to see. It was like, all right, we're going to make this work. We're going to make it happen. You know?
Yeah, it was, and people don't realize that those with adults, children and adults with special needs, they are so many times creatures of habit. They don't handle change very well.
Yeah.
And that can be an issue for them. So trying to get back on track as soon as possible is very important.
Right.
Yeah.
And so one of the main fundraising arms is the Thrift Shop.
That's
correct. Right there on 170.
Right. We actually have two. We have the Okatie store on 170, very near Oldfield, probably less than a quarter of a mile, maybe half a mile. But we opened one here on Hilton Head. It'll be 4 years ago next month. Yeah.
I always knew about the other one. I guess I wasn't. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's on Main Street. Some of the old-time Islanders would refer to it as the old bowling alley.
Oh, right.
It's about 14,000 square feet, and we've been very successful with it. We're excited about both locations. But,
sure.
The size of the Hilton Head is really, really impressive.
And it makes it, really a great space to donate things that. Now, do you all pick up stuff that people donate?
We do. We accept donations. However, right now, it's been kind of crazy. When people had nothing to do last year, they decided to clean out their attics,
remodel the house, and get rid of the couch.
And so we're having to actually limit the days that we take donations simply because of the volume.
Influx, yeah.
But we're also moving it out the front door, too, in a breakneck pace.
So it's going well right now.
Yes.
I'm so excited to hear that, because we need, and people love to be able to take part and to support this organization.
Oh, yes.
Now, y'all have a raffle coming up, too. Tell us about that.
We do, and we had to halt a lot of our fundraising activities last year, so we tried to come up with something a little different. We're going to be giving away, having a drawing on March the 2nd. The winner gets $5,000. Second place, we will get $3,000, and third place will get $1,000. Tickets are available. They are $40 for one and $3 for $100.
Okay.
You can get them online at ospreyvillage.org. Or if you would like to call the thrift store, you can call either one of the thrift stores, and they can help you out as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. So with the last, we have about 2 minutes left. So tell us a little bit about the vision and of of what you see coming over this next year. You know, I think people have a lot of hope. We've started a new year, and so what's kind of the vision for moving forward?
Yeah, a number of aspects that we're looking at. Obviously, we want to continue to do the job coaching and the servicing that we do with our clients, but we also are actively working with architects for the design. We've gotten pretty close to where we want to be, we feel, and then we are. We're working towards applying for several government loans that are applicable. That's always a challenge because we're doing something that's very unique for the state of South Carolina.
Right.
And you're kind of bucking the system a little bit, but we're making progress. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we're looking at restarting our capital campaign.
And I think that this area lends itself to be kind of a national hub because we have so many people who come through. You know,
it's funny. I was working. This was about a year or so ago. I was working the thrift store one Saturday, and I had a couple come in, and they said, "We're from Michigan. We came down here because we heard about Osprey Village and wanted to learn more, and we love to shop at its thrift stores." So. We've had inquiries literally from all over the United States.
Yeah, and I think there might be an opportunity for kind of the pass-through thing when there are vacationers coming into town. So Hamp, so good to spend some time with you.
Well, thank
Osprey
you for having
Village, look it up. Let's get
yes.
involved and help them. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.